Underway tonight in Oblong, the annual Crawford County Shrine Game. Wingback on the left side is Gerard. And it's a give up the middle, and the ball carrier stopped for a gain of only a yard or two. Lee Hardy is 19. Goodwin's 170-pounder, so a bit more size there, certainly. Goodwin, a wingback, comes in motion to the inside. And it's a pitch back to Goodwin, and he tries to turn it upfield and gets to about the 35-yard line. Aaron Bolin making the stop there after a Pat Odell. Now that's not what Oblong wanted there. They would like to have established maybe even a first down or two. Good snap to Goodwin. He gets the kickoff, and it's a good kick. But is fumbled, and there will be a clipping call against the Maroons. If the ball is loose, we'll see which way it goes. A wild scramble for it here at the sideline. Clip against Robinson. Have got a first down. They're at the Robinson 37-yard line. So that is shot. The punt ended up with a possession on a Robinson fumble by Brandon Trueblood. Lee Hardy gives it to Johnson, and Johnson is hit hard right at the line of scrimmage. He's going to a trend down and 9. Johnson and Gerard, the split backs. And Goodwin is split to the right side. Lee Hardy back. He pitches to Johnson. Johnson tries to get around one man. Can't do it. And is dropped for a loss on the play. And we may see a clip against the Panthers. They're going to call it an illegal chop block. And the Panthers will have a second down. They mark it about 30 yards. Lee Hardy is back. Looks to throw. He's chased and dumped just as he released the football. The pass is incomplete. Sounds about right, doesn't it? A single back in running position is Johnson. Lee Hardy is back, looks to throw, and still looking. Gets away from one man. Now hit, and he fumbled, and Robinson recovers. The tackle was made by Jeff King and forced the fumble, and the Maroons recovered at the 47 game. Oblong maintaining the ball for 3 minutes and 30 seconds. And Hartridge to the left side. It's a give up the middle and just a short.
Well, Terry said he was going to open with a running play.
Yeah. And that's a little unusual, too.
Yeah, like to air it out early.
Yeah. But he mixes it up more than anything. And it's a give up the middle, and it's Jim Pat Odell down close to the first down marker. As Coach Roach up on the roof above us. Didn't communicate with any of them. And it's a pitch to Odell. Tries to get outside to the right, and the Panthers close it down nicely and bring him. And Hartridge has the club set at the line of scrimmage. Breaks the wishbone, sends Odell in motion to the near side. Takes to Baxter, down over the middle. It is Trueblood, and he is in for the touchdown. A quick hitter, Brandon Trueblood. The extra point attempt coming up. Robinson appears to be going to set up and take a shot at a two-pointer. And team is set at the line of scrimmage. It's Hartridge on a roll to the right, and he cuts it into the end zone and scores. Maroons are up the kickoff.
To charge for this card. If you have any questions, stop by and get a demonstration. Crawford County State Bank. We're hometown people that you know. Member FDIC.
McKeegan's kickoff driven down the field where it's picked up by Bart Goodwin. He battles his way back for just a few yards, but Robinson fumbled the punt. The Panthers recovered, so they got another possession there. And the snap is fumbled. Lee Hardy appears to have recovered it, though, himself. Successfully, the attempted one pass. That was just almost an effort to unload it and avoid a sack. Lee Hardy to the left side. Gives it to Johnson. Panthers needing 8 yards to maintain possession. Price is split end at the near side. Gerard goes in motion back to the inside. Lee Hardy is back. Lee Hardy was looking to throw and couldn't find anybody, and he ends up being sacked. Dropped for a sizable loss. Aaron Bolin. Brandon's made up for that in a hurry, though, didn't he? A high snap, but it's gathered in, and Goodwin gets the kick away, and it's short and floats to the left. Going to be very short, in fact. It is touched by Oblong and downed around the 35-yard line. So it's going to be a punt of only about 10 yards. So the Maroons with their second offensive possession, and it's Hartridge rolling to the near side. He's got Baxter open, and he's got it. And he's down deep in Oblong territory, and an official gets clipped. The 10-yard line, and it's 1st and 10 for the Maroons. Hartridge rolling left. Offensive line now goes down to their three-point set. The Maroons break the wishbone, run a power I to the right side. It's Trueblood up the middle. He's near the goal line and stopped just short. Very close to the goal line. I think maybe that line of scrimmage should have been the 15 a little bit ago when I said the 10. So Hartridge pitches it to Odell. Odell tries to get outside to the right. He's in for the score. Jim Pat Odell scores. Back at the 10-yard line. Maroons switch into the kick formation if they decide to do that. And that is going to be penalties accepted. 1-point conversion. Nope, they're going to go ahead and take a stab at running for 2, and they get it.
Got that.
With another kickoff coming up, we'll be back with that.
In Oblong, they have the latest in home oxygen equipment, including small home oxygen concentrators with lightweight portable backup units available on a rental or purchase basis. If you are presently using home oxygen and are not satisfied with your current supplier, call Harmon's Health Mart at 1-800-323-4606.
And the Maroons are leaving an impression of dominance in the early going here.
That's an understatement.
And the ball carrier, like a number of folks have been cooking. It smells nice. I don't know what they're cooking.
Polish.
It's not. I think it's the steaks of some kind. The pork burgers, yeah. Well, another illegal motion, and an illegal. He has attempted to do so. He'll take the snap from deep in his own territory, rolls back, he looks to throw, still looking, has some time that trip. The ball is caught by the tight end, Chris Jenkins, but he was on one knee, first down. So
3 minutes left in the first quarter. Robinson on top, 16-0.
Third down play for the Panthers. Lee Hardy back to throw again, and he's got his big tight end open, and Jenkins makes the catch, and he's got a first down right in front of us there at about the 40. Panthers with the first down play. Gary Sweat with the down marker right in front of us here. Now he's on the chain, I guess. Lee Hardy gives to Johnson, and Johnson looks for a hole and doesn't find much. He does get it over the 50, maybe signal. Now brings the team to the line of scrimmage. Price splits wide to the near side. And Kevin Gerard is the wingback on the left. And it's a give to Goodwin going to the left side, and he pops up and may have the first, not quite, I guess just short. The medical staff down in front of us. Two wideouts to the left side, and it's a give up the middle, and battling hard for the first down was Kevin Gerard, and that's a great the ball in play on this snap. Lee Hardy, the sophomore quarterback, gives it to Johnson. Johnson hit by Aaron Bolin initially. Spun away from Panthers with a good sustained drive here. They started deep in their own territory after a major penalty. Now taking it to the Robinson 37. Lee Hardy gives it to Gerard. Gerard cuts to the secondary and drives to near the Yeah, they're on a roll right now. They probably just soon go on and get another one. Get another play. Oh, 2 men in motion. That's going to bring a flag. And it's all for naught here. Lee Hardy dropped over at the far free play with going off the clock. Lee Hardy rolls back, looks to throw, has time down over the middle, and it is caught by Jenkins, and he's got a pretty sizable gain. One of the Maroons dived in front of him and tried to pick it off, missed it. Quarter is over. Robinson leads the Oblong Panthers.
And as always, you get friendly service. Backing the Maroons, it's Marathon Mart at the corner of West Main and Howard in Robinson.
Panthers with a 2nd and 2 as play comes back in. A give to Johnson. He gets outside to the right, turns the corners, got some running room, driven out of bounds at the far side by Jim Pat Odell. A couple of passes. First and goal at the 6. And it's Johnson once again. He's hit right at the line of scrimmage as the hole is filled pretty quickly.
Boy, 20-30.
Early in the second quarter, Robinson up 16-0. Jeff Lee Hardy takes the snap and gives to Johnson, and he goes outside and into the end zone. Nope, not quite. Stopped just short.
$1 per window at Big Buck. They come in colors, so no painting required. Big Buck, 501 South Howard, Robinson.
Panthers with 3rd and goal at the 1. What the opponent does, and of course, Oblong certainly got the power to run for it too. They give it to Johnson, tries to bounce outside. He picks the hole, and he's in. So Johnson down. The Panthers started after a 15-yard penalty on the sidelines. The Oblong High football field, a great crowd on hand for this annual Crawford County Shrine game tonight. Here's the run-up and the kick. It's off the left side of the foot, goes over to the far side, and is taken. Oh, there's a serious mint back to the opponent. So Robinson deep in their own territory. Oblong with a golden opportunity here to do some good. First down carry by tonight. They've stayed pretty much on the ground other than one throw. That was the touchdown pass. It's been basically the ground attack. And here's Jim Pat Odell coming outside. He's got the first down with room to spare. He picked up. Hartridge looks to the sideline to get the signal from his offensive staff. And now sets the team. And barks out the signal. And fakes to the first man through. Puts it out to Trueblood. And it's a little bit short because 10. And here's a quick pitch to the far side. And it's Trueblood, I believe, out to about the 30-yard line. This is Justin Lycan.
Odell, the only other Maroon to carry the ball here in the first half.
9 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the first half. Robinson with a 16-8 lead. Maroons needing 5 yards here to keep possession. Baxter breaks the wishbone, comes to the near side, and it's a punch up the middle and close to the first down and the first down. Clock runs with 8:45. Robinson started this drive at the 10. Brought it out now to the 35-yard line. Baxter again breaks the wishbone, comes up to a blocking back spot. And a fumble, and the Panthers have got it. Johnson's in great field position now with a chance to take it in, perhaps tie it up. And Flehardy gives to Johnson. He pops outside, right, nothing there. This time, as the Maroon defenders first and back in the ball game at 16-8. Wing back on the near side. And Flehardy is back to throw. Has plenty of time. Oh, he's got Price wide open, and he had it go right through his hands and fall in, come back to the line of scrimmage. Troy Noblet is their center. He's up over the football.
They have to throw again now.
And Flehardy is back and again has plenty of time. Down over the middle, it's caught. It's completed. It'll be a first down grab. I'm not sure. For Oblong as they're driving for the equalizer here. They're making mincemeat of the Robinson defense right now. Here's Johnson. Cuts it up inside this time instead of trying to slide it on. Yep.
The longer this stays like this, the more confidence they're going to get, too.
And a flag is down at the snap. Flehardy is back. He is hit just as he releases the football, and it is incomplete as the ball was illegal motion again in the first half. And Flehardy hands it back, and it's going to be Bart Goodwin throwing toward the end zone, and it is incomplete. Eagle 16. Panthers had a 2nd and 6 a little bit ago. Now the Oblong's got double wideouts to the near side. Gerard's actually in the slot. He gets the ball on a handoff, cuts back, and another flag goes down. About 10 yards and a 10 on back-to-back plays. So probably another pass here. Flehardy back, has time, puts it down over the middle, and it is incomplete. There's going to be
it's their 6th first down.
Okay, 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Well, that's a costly penalty, then. That really takes you out. Here's Johnson again going outside to the left, and he's greeted pretty hard over at the far side.
It's this half, Jerry. It's 2:18 in the first quarter and about 2 minutes here in the second.
Well, this is exactly what the Panthers wanted to do, control the football. We talked about that early, Mike, is being the goal. Bart Goodwin carried. And a substitute down. yard markers here, impossible to see inside about the 25. Give to Johnson. He likes to run to the right, doesn't he?
Short side of the field. He played 19.
Got 8 this quarter, almost 20 minutes, and Robinson's had possession 5. Been domination by the Panthers on possession of the football. It's Johnson again going to the right. And
what second effort there.
Squirmed through. Robinson's been involved in an offensive slugfest in the first half. See what happens here. Panthers trying to equal it up. It's a give to Johnson once again. He's grabbed and thrown back for 30. I give it 30 and go right back on that weak side. Why not? Keep going there until Robinson says they can stop him, and they don't. He may be, well, he's right down to the goal line. Why do you want to come to this? Has gone on here in this second quarter. It happens sometimes when you get off to a flying start. And
big hit there.
It's up the middle. Panthers come to the line of scrimmage once again. Lee Hardy with the snap, gives it to Johnson, and he appears to be...
Touchdown, they say.
Well, the official hasn't.
Johnson again.
Jeremy Johnson from a 2. Keep possession of the football, keep it out of the hands of the Maroons. And it's a give to Johnson, and he's going to take it in, untouched. Around had their problem with 2-0. Panthers ready to kick it off with a couple of minutes left here in the first half. And the kickoff is a good one. Driven down to Trueblood at about the 15. Brings it right back up the middle. Breaks to the secondary. He's at the 40, 45, 50 to the 45 and brought down. And it's Hartreach rolling to the left, pitching to Trueblood at the 45, the 40, down to the 35, the 30, and out of bounds at the far sideline. That did end up being run out of bounds, so that stopped the clock. And Hartreach straight up the middle to Baxter, and he just overpowered some people. Robinson trying to punch it in and answer Oblong's last score. Hartreach coming to his right. Pitches it to Trueblood. He is trapped. He's got several men around him. Decides then to just make the... And the Maroons bring a man in motion. That's Fiskus. Hartreach is back to throw. Has some pretty good time, and the ball is dropped. It was right in the hand.
Third gain on Trueblood. Should be third down.
Should be third down up on the board. 3rd and 8. With 48 seconds left to go. Robinson going to take a timeout here.
Let you know, member FDIC.
Play to come back in. Robinson facing a 3rd down with 8 yards needed for the first. Hartreach with it. Rolls left. He's got a man. End zone, but it's picked off, and Oblong may well get a touchdown out of it. There's going to be a clipping call against the Panthers that is going to bring this all back, and their flag's down. Of course, when you've got a Jeremy Johnson, they aren't even going to hand it to him. Lee Hardy to see what happens when the 3rd one gets underway. The Panthers have got sight. Likes to run to his right. We're ready to go. The whistle sounds. Johnson with the short run up about 6 yards, and he squibs it down the middle. And it's taken by one of the up backs. And the up back, McKeegan, brings it back to about the 47-yard line. So that's not a bad deal as far as Robinson. Pre-game when you visited to him about the Robinson special teams.
That's one of the things that he keyed on.
He played well. Hartreach on the first handoff up the middle. It's Baxter, and I believe a first down.
Great. Could give it to him again.
That one was just a power drive up the middle. Here's another one. Trueblood into the secondary, and he's on his way. Johnson is chasing him over to the far side. Johnson catches him short of the goal line, but it'll be first and within,
I think, the 6-yard line.
The 6-yard line. It is. First down and goal to go at the 6. Team is set. Hartreach calls the signals, and he gives it up the middle. It's a touchdown for the Oblong. Baxter has already carried the ball twice as much as he did in the first half. Makes the score 22-16. Extra point attempt coming up. Maroons are going to set up for a pair. Baxter comes in motion to the near side. It's a give to Odell. He's in standing up his back. And the Panthers will get their hands on the Robinson kick it off to the Panthers. 54 seconds into the second half. The Maroons have run 3 plays and put 8 points on the board. 4 plays, I guess, if you count the 2-point conversion. Here's the kickoff down the middle. It's dropped short. Johnson comes and picks it up, and he only gets about a 5 or 6 yard return. He kind of waited on that one instead of it, didn't you, Mike?
Pretty sure it's a broken collarbone.
Looks like a broken collarbone, Eric Carell. So tough break for the youngster there, because he's been a very key man on the so it's 2nd and 10 on the incomplete pass. Rossborough is in at a wingback slot now, and Flea Hardy is back again. He winds up and he throws it deep, and it's incomplete. Donald in that first half of keeping the ball out of Robinson's hands.
Well, they throw here again.
Just about have to now. And the pressure is on, and the pass is a screen pass. And did Dwayne Neely have that one pegged? That's about where you got it,
yeah,
Mike.
I think
We're
you're
going to
right.
kick it away at about
27
will be the line of scrimmage. In punt formation is Jeremy Sanders. He gets it, and he gets the kickoff, and it comes to the left, and the Maroons are going to let it drop, and it does take a bit of an oblong roll, but still pretty good field position as Robinson will get at a touchdown on the board. So this is their 4th play from scrimmage, and it's a give to Baxter, and he's hit hard this time. Condition here tonight, and he stayed away from the precipitation. What rain we had probably has made the field a little better for this late season contest. And it's Hartridge on a pitch back to Odell at the 45, the 50, the 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, down the far side, 15. He's in for the touchdown. Nope. 30-16 the score. And the extra point conversion attempt is good once again. I don't know who. I didn't catch who ran it.
Odell.
Odell was it again? All right. We need to keep composure right here now.
Well, they had this happen to him in the first quarter.
This is an important spot in this ball game here right now, though, for them to get the football and run off some first down, some yardage. The ball bouncing around. It's finally picked up by Goodwin.
Nearly got out of there.
And it was one of those lots of time left in this football game. Robinson jumped to a 16-0 lead in the first quarter. Panthers came back to tie it in the second. And a give up the middle, and nothing going this time. And if he doesn't see, just glides to the outside. It's always been right here so far. And Flea Hardy back to throw. He's hit and dropped for a big loss on the play, and it's Applegate through. Got some good protection from his offensive line and had time to throw the football and threw it very well. 2nd down and long yardage. And a flag down at the snap. And with the football is Flea Hardy, the quarterback, and that penalty, as there was a gain. It was exactly what Oblong did not want there. They wanted to maybe run off a first down or two and kind of take away the momentum that Robinson has built. A good snap to Sanders, and the kick is high and very short. And the Maroons just get out of the way. Now Odell picks it up, comes to the near side. He's hit and dropped at the 46. Mike, we said we're at the 47 and about the 37, wasn't it? Here's Baxter at the 50, the 45, and he's got a first down in about a dozen yards. Well, the Maroons have got the wishbone split wide open this time. They've got Odell and Trueblood as wideouts, and Baxter, the lone running back, behind quarterback Louis Hartridge in the offensive line. And it's a give to Baxter, and he pulls forward. That's 2 plays in this series. Robinson's been eating up the yardage in huge chunks in this second quarter. Here's a give to Baxter once again. 6:37 left to go in the third. Robinson up 32-16, and it's Trueblood this time, and Trueblood slashes to 16. And it's been all on the ground this far. Hartridge rolls back, looks to throw, and he's got somebody wide open and drops that back. So it's a 3rd down with 6 needed for the first down. 6:04 left to go in the third period. Robinson up 32-16. Hartridge to await the snap. Back comes in motion to the near side, and they give it to Odell. He
Nope,
hits it.
Louis
Oh,
kept it.
Hartridge kept it. He's going to have a touchdown. 27. At this moment, Levinson fans were stunned to silence in that second quarter. Maroons are going to set up and look for a kick by the left-footed booter, John McKeegan. It's a high snap. Hartridge has it, looks to the end zone, and it is deflected away. From 38-16. The varsity games throughout the season, and they're both here tonight, but in the street clothes. And here's McKeegan's run-up, and the kick gets taken by Johnson, and he brings it right up the middle and breaks to the secondary, and the stop is made by Justin Lycan. Beat it that way, and they just got to pick up a first down or two just to keep the ball out of the hands of the Maroons. It's a give to Johnson. He bangs through for about 5. Yep, playing them both ways, offense and defense, kickoff man, and a superb athlete. And it's a give on the left side this trip. And pick up. The Maroons have contained Girard very well. And I think Johnson reasonably well. But Jeremy's just such a solid football player that if you hold him to 4 or 5 yards a crack, you feel this is there that Lee Hardy connected on in the first half. It was very well. But obviously, the offense built around that number 30. And here's a rush. A ball is fumbled, and Robinson's got it. It's Fry on top of it. As it was Brett Schwan of the field. They took quite a bit of time discussing it at the sideline before coming on. Hartridge takes the snap in a hurry and rolls back. Down over the middle. It is intercepted right through the hands of Jeff Blunt. So turnovers, back-to-back plays. That's the 4th for the Maroons tonight.
Right.
Lee Hardy gives to Johnson. He comes outside, turns the corner. He's got it. He's going to take it the distance.
Neely will get him.
Neely might get him.
No.
He does not. It's a touchdown for the Panthers. And I don't know. I enjoy seeing that kind of talent. It's fun to watch. And Johnson gets it as he tries for the extra point, and he's stopped this time. Johnson's lead at 38-22. 14-8. Panthers gave the Maroon freshman all they could handle before they came out with that win. So Oblong obviously has some good young talent coming along too. Johnson runs up and squibs another one down the middle. And it is covered on one knee by John McKeegan. 4 touchdowns in the first half and 4 more here in 9 minutes of the third quarter. We got some action going tonight, folks. No game. The defense, too, so we've been able to rest Odell a little bit on the offense. Jim Pat's still gotten in on the action offensively with a couple of touchdowns. 2nd and 10 for the Maroons. Hartridge taking quite a bit of time to get the signal from the sideline. Now awaits the snap from center David Null and rolls here to the right, and Trueblood is driven out of bounds by the Pez. Died down a little bit, don't you think?
I think so.
I think it's not as breezy as it was when this one started. Hartridge back into the right to throw. Over the middle, it's incomplete. Pass will make any difference. They'll still have 4th down.
Yeah.
So it is punt formation. Baxter is deep. A good snap to him. He puts it up and drives it deep. Great kick. Bounces down to Girard. And Girard takes it to the left. Now cuts it up the middle and nowhere to go. Calvin Fox, 21-yard line.
Just past the 20.
All right, so that's where we'll start this series of downs. And Flea Hardy gives up the middle.
He's 128 yards.
He's one doesn't need much help. He gets a bunch of it on his own, doesn't he?
Snap one off, doesn't he?
Yeah. Girard comes in motion. And the ball fumble. I hear people yell. Robinson has it. It was indeed a fumble. I think had the play where we had back-to-back ones here a little earlier in this quarter.
Oblong's got 10 kids going both ways. It's only Flea Hardy making a substitution.
Robinson's offense is on once again. Odell is back in. And it's a pitch to Trueblood to the near side. And he gets outside for several yards. And it's a give to Odell. He's got a man leading him through, and he spins through the arms of one tackler to 5. So it's first down for Robinson with 5 for the TD. Hartridge comes right and gives to Trueblood, and he's in for the score. Brandon Trueblood picking up another touch. 22. So the Maroons have it doubled on the Panthers now. And McKeegan in. Again, the Maroons are going to attempt an extra point kick. Last time they tried, had a high snap. This one's a low one. Hartridge gets it down, and McKeegan puts it through. Up in 1 minute.
And wishes them good luck. That's Bertram Pharmacies, 1301 North Allen and on the square in Robinson.
Right now, 20% off all Hallmark Halloween merchandise.
Off once again. McKeegan's done it a bunch of times here in this quarter. Maroons have scored 4 times. Ball driven down the field once again. It's on the knee as the ball is picked up in the air for sure. But not really a bad night for late season high school football in southeastern Illinois. Lee Hardy hands it off to Johnson, and he stopped after a game. 45 and a regular season in the 1992 football season. Oblong with Lee Hardy back, looks to throw. He's got that big tight end over the middle, Chris Jenkins, and he broke away from a couple of tacklers and picks up some. That's the 32.
Give him a 13-yard gain.
Price splits wide to the near side. Lee Hardy gives to Johnson. He goes wide to the right, tries to turn the corner, and is driven out of bounds at the far 11:31 mark. Tell you, the big old winter coat doesn't feel bad tonight either. Lee Hardy is back and looks to throw, has time, and he's got Jenkins down over the middle. So another first down play for the Panthers, just a yard short of the midfield stripe. And Johnson takes it into Robinson territory with a drive ahead for 4 yards. And Effingham, Charleston, averaging 40 points a game in the last 4, and got 45 here tonight. Johnson carries once again inside, but the margin of victory has been 20-25 points a game. So,
yeah, bottom line's the W.
Yep. And you're scoring 40 or 45, you can afford to give away 20 or so once in a while, I guess. Here's a flag down. In fact, 3 flags down. Motion is the call. In a relatively clean, hard-played football game. I mean, there have been some penalties, but not, I don't think I've seen a single cheap shot kind of penalty. I mean, the penalties have been called have been because people have been playing hard. And pass down over the middle is incomplete on the third, in my opinion. With 9 minutes left and trailing 45-22. You're in the other guy's territory, but it's 4th and long. A good snap to Sanders, and he gets the kickoff. It's not very high. Odell on one hop comes to the right. He's got a wall of blockers over here. He's at the 35-40, 45, and dropped right in. Set up here along the sideline that sprung it for him.
New backfield in for Robinson now.
Double wing back set, too. And it's McKeegan, the fullback, carrying on the... They get involved in the action. And the snap, and Hartridge gives to Fiskus, and Fiskus takes it ahead for 5. He's in 2. Yeah, maybe it'll be his turn this trip. And it is, and that's Ryan Smith, and he's got the first down inside the 4 tight end spot. And it's a give to Ryan Smith, and another big hole on the right side, and he's all the way down to the... Robinson's back to the line of scrimmage and set. And the first man through was McKeegan. And he was into the sideline, and Jake Baxter's back in to replace him, at least for a down. It's 3rd and 1. Hartridge gives it to Baxter, and it's the first down. As he's got Sloden is out and set. The official says play ball. The defense wasn't set yet for the Panthers, and Nathan Fiskus gets the pickup. Make it 7. Okay. 2nd and 3. And Hartridge still in at the quarterback spot for the Maroons. And Hartridge pitches it back. Ryan Smith got the first down without scoring. So it's 1st and 10, just outside the 10. Hartridge working with the number 2 backfield. gives it to Ryan Smith as he tried to work between left guard and tackle, and he's inside. Maybe had x-rays taken or something. But he's back, still got the football pants on, but got his jacket on, got his arm.
Ryan Smith close.
Ryan put another touchdown on the board here. And it's McKeegan carrying, and he scores. And that will be McKeegan's first. Ones have got 51 on the board. And going to set up and apparently look for the extra point kick as McKeegan is on with the kicking team. Hartridge is back. Asks for the snap. It's a good one. The spot's down. The kick is up, and it is no good. It's wide to the right.
Would you be surprised to know that you can...
Sideline. That's always the sign that things are in hand, I guess. He just spent a little time chatting with Eric Carell here on the sideline, and after visiting with a little bit, just kind of patted him on top of the head. Eric has everybody was kind of kiddingly reaching up like they were going to pat him on the shoulder, too. But I imagine it hurts a little bit there. Oblong with the football. And this one now with us, WTAY FM tomorrow night. Pigskin playoff preview, 8:05 it'll start, run probably till 10 or a little after maybe. Here's a little razzle-dazzle for the Panthers as they try a reverse, winningest regular season since 1950. And Johnson carries to the right side. Now credit Sam. And ironically, John scores his first touchdown of the season in this one tonight. So that worked out all right. Wish it were just a little bit better, but be happy that it was on the plus side for the first time in a number of years for the Panthers at 5-4. And it was handing it to Jeremy, veteran linebacker of the past couple of years for this football team. Lee Hardy gives it to Gerard. Gerard to the right. He's dropped for a loss. Hopefully another win or 2 or 3 or 4. And the Panthers jumping a few moments of playing time late here in this one tonight. Mike Manhart just came on for Robinson. And Flea Hardy back to throw. And it's incomplete at the far. Neely is still in. Fiskus also in the defensive secondary. Flea Hardy straight back to throw. Has some time. Price makes the catch and is hit and dropped short.
Commercial, either on a one-time or on a daily basis. Low rates and free estimates. Call Jerry's Janitorial Service today at 544-8088.
Nice work, isn't it? What a splendid job he's done tonight and throughout the season. Flea Hardy rolls right, looks to throw. Down over the middle, it's caught by the big tight end. And Oblong working against the Robinson backups right now, as Coach Terry Roach has pretty well cleared the bench on both the offense and the defense. Flea Hardy again. This one short on the pass, intended for Price. And the Panthers line it up. Single back in running formation. Flea Hardy back to throw once again. And finds himself in a scramble and picks up some yards before he is finally drawn. Recap with 23 seconds left. The Panthers are at the line of scrimmage and ready to go with a 3rd down and 6. That's about all their points tonight. In fact, he has, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think
Flea Hardy is back to throw. Looks down deep in the end zone, and it is incomplete. At the back of the book, complete the season. Flea Hardy, the quarterback, up behind his center, takes the snap, fakes, puts it in the air, and he's got Jamie Price open for the touchdown with 12 seconds left to go. 51-28. Johnson's been their extra point kicker. Good snap. The spot's down. The kick is up, and it's good. So Johnson kicks the extra. 51-29, the regular season. Robinson to go 8-1 into the playoffs next Wednesday night. Here's the kick down the middle, hopping around, and who's going to pick it up? Had a bunch of offensive linemen back there.
In the field, the teammates of the seniors at RHS are all down on the field, looking on as their teammates are being introduced. Well, Oblong is in the locker room. Coach Scott, Coach Roach worked out all of those details that takes place on the final night each year. I guess just about every